We purchased Everest in May of 2008, and we're planning on going live July of 2008.
Everest looks like it has all the capabilities you will need. It has the web presence, it has the point of sale, the cash register, it has inventory, and it has the financials. All of these pieces make for a large package.
They promised that they could do the customization, that they had the capacity for our company to grow, and an easy platform to work on.
Unfortunately, as soon as you try to make Everest do what you want it to do, you're going to start kicking and screaming. You're going to run up against the shortcomings of Everest. We started to make modifications on the website. We wanted to sort things a different way. We wanted things to look a little bit different than what was a standard in Everest. And as soon as we implemented those, we started to run into issues where the images, the product images, stopped showing up on occasion. So a couple times a day you'd have to restart the server. That was the easiest way to get the images to show up again. You'd just get a phone call saying, hey, the images are not showing up on the website. When we worked with Everest, with their support, we would get response back quick, or it may take a couple days, or you'd have to prod them a couple times to get any response back. But ultimately, we were never able to fix broken images.
So we tried to launch in July, and the platform that they had out at that time, the version, was unstable. So we could not launch in July. From there, we went to launch in October of 2008, and we were told that the credit card processing was randomly charging credit cards of customers, not what they agreed to pay for product on the internet. They were randomly charged. So we could not launch in 2008. We were consequently unable to capitalize that expense of the software in 2008 because I never was able to process one transaction in 2008.
Another issue was that the website itself would, on occasion and randomly, just stop working. It would be working 1 second and then it would stop. Again, working with Everest support, we were able to come up with lots of different ideas, but after a while, none of them worked. Everest support started to get more quiet. Even with prodding, wouldn't hear back from them. It was a very frustrating situation.
Finally, we launched on their .NET platform, which we purchased in May of 2008, in October of 2009, and the site crashed constantly. So we had to take it down. We could not do business. We literally, it was like shutting the door of your store.
We went a number of months and we questioned, is it time? Should we pull the plug? We're just bleeding money, bleeding time, and we didn't have a product up, and it had been a year and a half.
But the final straw for me was they scheduled a, quote unquote, a success call when my business was in shambles. There was no success. It felt like they were mocking me. So the success call was the final straw. I couldn't even talk to them. And that's when I said, I would like my money back. And they hung up on me. We were on a speakerphone, and my husband is my partner. We stood there, and we didn't even know they had clicked off. So we looked at each other and said, is that it? Are they on the line? So to call a success call, it was the final blow to me is they almost took my company down, and then did not have the clue that I was in such trauma. I was bleeding money, and they're calling it a success call. It almost killed my marriage. It took down my company. It made the team was crushed many times because we were pointing fingers, and that's not how we work. It was one of the worst decisions I have ever made in the 20 years in business with this company. This company came out of my mind. I developed it. It's a specialty niche. I needed this software to complete the dream. So my dream was crushed. I've lost $400,000 in sales this year. And that's not the salaries I've paid the team to load the software. It's not the money I spent on the software. It's my sales and the future success of my company. If I can prevent one company from going through what my company has gone through for almost 2 years, and my team and the motivation and the ups and downs of launching on an unstable platform, I will be happy.